Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. General Hospital just blew up everything we thought we knew and also delivered a new big bad. This week's General Hospital soapbox is a bit different. The first half I wrote before Friday's game-changing episode. I decided it all still worked and to let it stand, but then shift over to how everything changed come Friday and how it's a whole new game now. It was interesting to see who had faith in Jason and who was shaken. As I commented last week, a lot of viewers felt Sonny should have trusted Jason. However, with the facts he had at his disposal, that Jason had stayed gone, was on the roof with the sniper and Dante was shot, he wasn't sure what to believe. Coupled with all those close to him who've betrayed him lately, I thought it was understandable. I thought the best explanation was when Sonny and Ava talked about Sonny returning home from Nixon Falls to find Jason had gotten together with Carly, and that's when Sonny's doubts began to creep in. And oh brother, they aren't even hinting at this point that something is going to happen between Ava and Sonny. When Christina told Mina she should reach out to Sonny, I almost envisioned a repeat of Carly walking in on Sonny and Mina in bed together on the Haunted Star. Joss' hypocrisy soared to new heights this week. She went from dumping Dex for almost killing Cyrus, to confronting her mom over what crimes Jason had committed for Sonny in the past, as if she didn't already know, to this week, standing by Jason's side proclaiming his innocence. The girl is giving me whiplash. She verbally attacked Christina over Sonny's disloyalty, and that they were both wrong about Jason, and then told Michael that Sonny didn't deserve Jason's loyalty. The only thing she said I agreed with was that Molly prosecuting Jason was a conflict of interest. Otherwise, Dex, you are better off without Joss. With the spring semester about to end, maybe Joss and Trina need to take a long girls' trip to Europe for the summer. Dex can then work on his PCP training, which I think we all knew is where this was headed. It's the only way to keep him safe, especially if he ends up working with Dante. The Danieves-Jake scenes were well done, and poor Aiden was caught in the middle again. He's always the odd man out between all his extended siblings. However, it was Sam's fury over Jason letting Danny help him and asking him not to tell Sam that really hit home. Kelly Monaco delivered that takedown of Jason in a daytime Emmy-worthy performance. Again, a lot of viewers thought she overreacted, but I felt she made her points pretty clear. Sam has had to raise Danny most of his life with Jason presumed dead twice now. He doesn't know what troubles Danny is dealing with, and he could have gotten Danny into serious legal trouble. The big wow moment was Sam telling Danny that the trust between her and Jason was finally broken. Also, can these kids look any more the same? Jake is the only one who stands out with his blonde hair. It was interesting that Jason trusted Anna with the truth about Kate's over Diane. He could have told Diane she couldn't use any of what he told her in court, and she'd be obligated to follow her client's instructions. Of course, the double whammy came when Jason learned he and Kate's were once friends when he was Jason Quartermain, a life he doesn't remember. I loved that Anna was just as upset over Kate's manipulation of Jason as he was, and I'm waiting for that confrontation to go down. And normally I'm not a big Jason fan, but even I was touched when he had to take a moment after learning about Britt, and the tears in his eyes when he got Monica's note that she believed in him. Sonny not showing up to Jason's hearing was another powerful statement, along with Sam being a no-show. I loved Molly arguing that Jason had a rap sheet longer than a CVS receipt. What a great line. However, what judge in their right mind would set bail at all for Jason, let alone a bail the Quartermains could fork over easily? Michael also had a great answer to Joss, saying she hoped he brought his checkbook. Never go to court without it. Boy, did Friday's episode blow up everything we thought we knew was going on. First, let's start with Valentin and Brennan being in cahoots all these years. Wow, what a game-changing twist. I mean, we knew already that Valentin had ties to Pikeman from his WSB days, but not that he was in this deep. I'm glad we got to see Brennan again, and it seems like we haven't seen the last of him. But Valentin has now stepped up and taken over Pikeman with Brennan in jail. I did not see that one coming. I'm honestly still processing my feelings on this, as I've loved Valentin's redemption arc over the years since his introduction. Now we know he's always been a little diabolical, as Brennan put it. Maybe a lot. It feels like this storyline could sadly lead to Valentin's exit. It was also interesting that Valentin became irate when Brennan mentioned Anna, wanting her to never find out how involved he is with Pikeman. What about Nina? You are trying to kill her husband. Or possibly soon-to-be ex-husband. Thanks to Valentin revealing his plan for Sunny to his co-conspirator, we now have an explanation for why Sunny has been acting the way he has. Valentin's arranged for a portion of his bipolar meds to be placebos, so basically, he's having episodes. This explains his paranoia, his cutting people out of his life left and right, his trust issues, and his trusting in Ava of all people. Carly said all of that in Friday's episode. What's happened to you? I do find it odd she of all people hasn't suspected he's off his meds by now. Maybe she soon will? She laid it all out. He's becoming manic again, she just hasn't put two and two together. Then there is Ava. I can't believe it, but poor Ava. She too should see the signs given what happened with Morgan, or is she falling for Sunny and blinded by her feelings? When everything comes out, she's going to feel like a fool, and this is shades of the whole Kevin/Ryan debacle all over again. Some viewers though already suspect Ava is in on it, and working with Valentin to get rid of Sunny. Why though? Again, Nina has been her only friend and Sunny is Avery's father. I just can't see that playing out, though I guess we now know there may be a way for Sunny to find himself back with Nina at some point when it's revealed he's off his meds. Maybe it will be Nina of all people who question his meds, as she saw his manic episodes firsthand in Nixon Falls. My final thought I'll leave you this week is, with everything we know now, what did Austin and his murder have to do with all of this? Why was Eva sent one of the stolen WSB guns? Why the note sent to her with the Polaroid saying, "You are welcome"? Will the new writing regime just sweep all that and Austin under the rug as if he didn't exist? Or was it Valentin who did those things because he and Ava are working together, and maybe he bought Windermere from her? I'll leave you to ponder that. I have to ponder it too. Agree or disagree with my opinions, as always, leave yours in the comments below. In the heart of the bustling city, towering above the skyline like a sentinel of life and death, stood General Hospital. Its halls echoed with the hurried footsteps of nurses, the urgent beeping of monitors, and the hushed whispers of worried families. For years it had been a beacon of hope, a sanctuary for the sick and injured, but on one fateful day, everything changed. It started like any other day. The sun rose lazily over the horizon, casting its warm glow upon the city below. Inside General Hospital, doctors and nurses prepared for another busy shift, unaware of the chaos that was about to unfold. Suddenly, without warning, a deafening explosion rocked the building. Windows shattered, walls crumbled, and the once bustling corridors were consumed by smoke and flames. Panic swept through the hospital like wildfire as staff and patients alike scrambled for safety. Amidst the chaos, Dr. Emily Carter emerged as a beacon of strength and resilience. With unwavering determination, she led her team through the wreckage, pulling survivors from the rubble and administering first aid with steady hands. But as the dust began to settle, it became clear that this was no accident. Someone had orchestrated the explosion with malicious intent, and General Hospital was just the beginning. In the aftermath of the devastation, rumors swirled like smoke in the air. Some whispered of a disgruntled former employee seeking revenge, while others speculated about a sinister conspiracy lurking in the shadows. But one thing was certain: General Hospital would never be the same again. As the days turned into weeks, the hospital struggled to rebuild and recover from the tragedy. But just when it seemed like the worst was over, a new threat emerged from the darkness. Enter Dr. Victor Blackwood, a brilliant but enigmatic surgeon with a dark past and a hidden agenda. From the moment he set foot in General Hospital, his presence sent shivers down the spines of those who crossed his path. With his piercing gaze and commanding presence, Dr. Blackwood quickly rose through the ranks, gaining influence and power with each passing day. But beneath his charming facade lurked a dangerous secret, one that threatened to tear apart everything Emily and her colleagues had worked so hard to rebuild. As tensions simmered and mistrust grew, Emily found herself drawn into a deadly game of cat and mouse with Dr. Blackwood. With each twist and turn, she uncovered new clues about his true motives, leading her down a dark and treacherous path. But as the truth finally came to light, Emily realized that the danger was far greater than she could have ever imagined. Dr. Blackwood wasn't just a rogue surgeon with a vendetta. He was part of a shadowy organization hell-bent on destroying General Hospital and everyone in it. Armed with this knowledge, Emily rallied her allies and prepared for the ultimate showdown. With lives hanging in the balance and the fate of General Hospital on the line, she knew that failure was not an option. In a heart-stopping climax that echoed through the halls of General Hospital, Emily and her allies confronted Dr. Blackwood and his cohorts in a battle for the ages. Against all odds, they emerged victorious, but not without sacrifice. As the dust settled and the smoke cleared, General Hospital stood stronger than ever, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. And though the scars of the past would never fully heal, Emily knew that as long as there were heroes willing to fight for what was right, the light would always triumph over darkness.